can hear me. No.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How we doing? It is that time of the week. It is SEC After Dark. We got the full house, almost. Where we got Jeb backstage trying to fix his audio problems, but it is a full house. Welcome back, Boss Man. Welcome back, Hammer. Formally, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Hammer.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we need to celebrate by just eliminating this portion.
Yeah.
Of your beer.
No, Texas A&M did not win. We
I
did
don't
not
care.
get
No,
that win.
Yeah.
Hey, a
Ceremonial.
deal's a deal, and
We just need it.
We didn't live up to it.
We just,
Mhm.
Yeah. Freaking Arch Manning looked like his grandpa.
He did. He really did. So,
Hey, what have we
disgusting
said
game.
before? One game a year, Texas A&M does that. Well, it just happened to be against Texas. Let Arch look like a Heisman candidate.
that is true.
In the last month, he's played well. His stats are very good over
He
the
has played
second
well.
half of the
Yep.
year. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has. Well, joining us on this adventure is Stephen Willis from Locked On Ole Miss, Mike Huseman, a contributor on Locked On Ole Miss, Locked On Vandy, and host of Offseason After Dark. We got both Biscuits and SEC boys, Boss Man and Hammer. Hammer, great hat, by the way. And then your double
Thank you.
shot of Alabama with Jake Thomas. It's lava time. All righty, guys. It is now. We can now officially start the show. And if you're wondering what's going on, if you're listening or watching on X, you probably notice it looks slightly different for you. The experience. StreamYard has this new horizontal or portrait and landscape orientation. So for the YouTube viewers, you're getting landscape, and for the X viewers, you're getting the portrait. So it's going to be a slightly different experience for you, but it should be a pleasant experience nonetheless. But we got a lot to talk about, boys. SEC championship. Jake, it's a rematch between you and me. Hadn't gone so well the last 8 times for Georgia, except for that one national championship. But we got playoff implications. Clark Lee is trying to schedule a game for anyone who will play. He's ready to go right now. And then we got a lot of coaching moves. Florida just hired Buster Faulkner, so that's fun.
Cousin Buster.
What? I missed this today.
Well, it just happened like 2 hours ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
James Madison hired Billy Napier tonight.
I did see that.
so
And then I saw go ahead.
Tulane's going to hire Blake Baker. They're just not announcing it until after the game.
yeah.
And I saw that Matt Campbell is being brought up at Penn State now. They're going hard after him.
I hope he doesn't take that because
Nobody needs to take that besides Brian Dable. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Daymore, thank you.
Yeah.
I've been yelling it from the rooftops for like
I
3
have-
days.
I know. That'd be great.
Come on, it's obvious. What are we doing?
I know. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, Penn State is the example of the team that thinks their program is Alabama, but in reality, their program is Auburn.
Oh gosh.
damn.
Well, if they don't hire a dang coach soon, they're just gonna be Penn, not Penn State. Penn.
Yeah.
That's offensive to Penn.
Yeah.
Well, they got a bunch of Wharton grads and a bunch of money on Wall Street. They're not too worried about it. They don't care about football.
The Quakers, man, they're gonna be upset with you, boss man. They're coming after you.
And before we move to get into our stuff, since we're kind of getting off the rails a little bit already, but did y'all see what Manny Diaz said today about, he feels like they ought to be in if they beat Virginia in the college football playoff with 5 losses?
Champions, but
I agree with them. I absolutely agree they should be if they win.
Yeah, he's
What?
crazy.
Well,
He's been telling me this.
Yeah.
If they hit number 24 in the rankings and they're ranked ahead of James Madison, yes, they absolutely deserve to get in. But if they don't, that's not the rules.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think they would. If they win, I think they jump. I think they jump JMU.
So they'll be the 12th team, probably.
The committee
Yeah.
would finagle them into the
Mhm.
rankings. So they
Okay.
can be, look, Duke's ranked.
Well, let's talk about that real quick. Let's say Duke's
Yeah.
ranked and Duke makes it into the field and they have to travel to Oregon and Autzen Stadium.
Oh
What
my
will be the
God.
final score of that game?
84-0.
84-0 Duke, yes.
42-17.
It'd be 40. Just some random number. 3 field.
Yeah.
They don't get the way they play is not conducive to getting blown out, but I would still guess 38-17, which would be their worst loss of the year. I think
Yeah.
it's probably 2.5-ish score spread.
I think
Okay, now
Oregon's board.
flip that though first though. Okay, so yeah, Duke gets in. Whatever. I'm I've been on the pulpit. 5 losses, 0. Don't care if you're conference champion, shouldn't be in. But if you guys are saying they might get in, what if JMU stays ahead of them? What is the score of JMU if they have to go on the road to Oregon?
Oh, that's a closer game.
Yeah, I
Really
think
is.
JMU is a good team.
they're really good.
Yeah. Might be like 31-20.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. All right.
Which,
Is-
if we're
is
having
Chesney
that
staying there?
conversation, I
Like-
think he's going to be
Yeah.
there for the playoffs.
Yep.
Okay.
He is.
Yeah, JMU lost to Louisville by 14, so that's about what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, by the way, y'all might know this. I'm not sure if you do, but our little brother, Cade, Chuck Biscuit, as we call him on Biscuits at SEC, he's a JMU grad, so he's excited. He's real excited
Oh, wow.
about where they're at.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a G5 guy, Mike. You'd like him.
Yeah.
Oh,
G-
good.
Sunbelt
Yeah.
lifer.
I went to the Marshall JMU game this year. It was a good time. Well,
Yeah.
Nice. There you
By the
go.
way, for everybody that is a college football fan, on a year where Texas is screaming and clawing and saying
Oh,
they
yeah.
deserve to be in the playoffs. I mean, this sequel to the 2024
Oh, I
Ole
love
Miss
the story.
team, just fantastic. It's a banger. But they're going to miss the playoffs, and Texas Tech, Texas A&M, and North Texas likely are going to make it.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's
It's-
wild.
It's the Squidward meme where he's looking out the window at Patrick and at SpongeBob having so much fun, and it's A&M and Tech and Oklahoma.
Yeah, I forgot about Oklahoma. They'll be in there too. It's like
Yep.
this is Texas's nightmare.
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're going to change the rules of how everything goes on because this didn't work out for them because that's what they do.
Hey, Texas,
Well,
do you want to rematch
hey.
with Vandy to see if we can get in?
Hey. Just don't go, to Kroger Field and go into overtime against that, Kentucky team.
Don't have to come back from 17 points down in the fourth quarter against Mississippi State.
Right.
Don't lose
Yeah.
to 4-8 Florida.
Florida,
What
right.
are we even talking about? It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I mean, the other part of this too, and they're whining and complaining every single day on Twitter, and of course, Aggies are all over it. But the one, the argument they're making is that if we don't schedule Ohio State and we schedule Toledo or somebody else, right, and we just get that next win on our schedule, we would be 10-2 and we would get in the playoffs. So we shouldn't have scheduled Ohio State, and everybody's going to stop scheduling those games going forward. But one of the things that people started pointing out that makes a lot of sense is like the reason Oklahoma is in the playoff is because they have a win over Michigan,
Yes.
whereas Vanderbilt does not have a win like that, and they're out. I mean, they have a great win against Virginia Tech, but Virginia Tech didn't have a good year, right? Like a Michigan win is much better than their Virginia Tech.
The
win.
Gamecocks beat Virginia Tech, so that's what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good schedule. Good job
Right.
scheduling them, but VT didn't live up to
And-
VT
Yeah.
was good when Vandy.
But also, we're unfortunately we're not applying that to 11-1 BYU, who in strength of record in most metrics is ahead of Notre Dame, Miami, and the other teams around them, and they're the one that's getting screwed right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And everybody talks about how if Texas just scheduled Toledo, that whole argument that they just made, if that happened, they're Alabama. And if Alabama gets boat raced by Georgia, that's no guarantee that Alabama is going to make it into the field.
No, I was going to ask
Nope.
if Alabama happens to lose and BYU loses, I would probably bank that BYU probably would get in over Alabama at that point if Alabama got boat raced.
And if BYU say lose, I mean, if they beat Tech, they're in. But if they lose to Tech by a field goal or by 7, or something like that, I think they're probably in.
Yeah.
No, I think if that happened, Sankey would blow the whole thing up, and the College Football Playoff Committee knows it's the SEC and Big Ten that carry the weight, and if they devalue the SEC championship by penalizing a team, I think that would be a bad news.
Well, they said they
Especially for
wasn't
Alabama.
anyway, but
Right.
who knows? 3 losses,
It's
though.
possible. It's possible
Yeah.
with 3 losses.
You never know with this committee. They're
The year that they left Florida State out, didn't they also leave Georgia out after they lost the SEC
They
championship?
lost to Bama. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because they played each other, and then Georgia
they had to
boat
play
raced
each other.
Florida State.
So,
absolutely wrecked them.
There is a precedent
still have to
for the conference championship hurting you.
Yep.
Don't matter what the committee says. It
I would
does
say
matter.
it might not be apples to apples, though. The 12-team versus 4-team is a little different.
Right.
Yeah. And it was a flip SEC for, Bama got in, Georgia got out, not Bama's out, BYU's in.
And then we have but the Big Ten title game is meaningless. Both those teams have buys. It's whoever's going to be the 1 seed and whoever's going to be the 3 seed. They're both got buys already.
Yeah. And also
that game might also be for the Heisman, by the way. The Big Ten.
Very well
That's
could be.
probably the bigger prize there.
Yeah, Diego Pavia should win the Heisman. I don't care what anybody says.
I think Mendoza should. But that's me.
And Vandy should be in the playoff running as well. Probably
They're trying.
definitely more so than JMU or Tulane, if we're going to be honest. The G5 completely just wrecked everything.
So hypothetically, if just say Alabama wins and BYU wins, Texas Tech is not going to fall out. So who's going to get screwed at that point?
Notre Dame.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Notre Dame.
Which the rumor is, the conspiracy theory is Notre Dame's going to get screwed anyway.
Probably.
Once
they
have to
dropped
set
them.
it on, because they dropped them down. If they're side by side to Miami, Miami's going to be above them because of the head to head.
Yeah.
So
I would put BYU ahead of both of them anyway.
Yeah. If BYU wins, Notre Dame is not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor.
Which, by the way,
Go BYU.
there's a whole bunch of people that would be very happy about that.
Right.
Imagine if Virginia wins and that happens, then we get 2 ACC teams in.
Mm-hmm.
Go figure.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Virginia going down to Oxford potentially for the playoff game is like, okay, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, because that's what it would be. Because the G5 team would then go to Oregon.
Yeah.
You get it. Pete Golding gets it served up on a tee for him. Well, almost.
Yeah, Ole Miss would be like 17-point favorites in that game or something like that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Probably. Yeah.
So how do you feel about Pete Golden?
I'm freaking over the moon.
There he goes.
There we go.
Yeah, right.
Clean rating. Listen.
Rating off
The moment we realized that, like, Lane Kiffin won a lot at Ole Miss, I'm not going to take that away. But the moment that Lane Kiffin was gone and it was said that he was gone, I just exhaled. And when they named Pete Golding immediately, I was like, oh, we have a chance to keep this rolling, because
good move.
Yeah.
the reality of this situation is Ole Miss has one of the better player personnel departments in the entire SEC. And that was built entirely off of Pete Golding. He is the one that did that. And that wasn't Lane that did that. That was Pete. So you're going to get to keep what was built without going for a 4th and 7 on your own 25-yard line up by 10. If that's going to go away. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, you're going to miss that, Steve. Don't you're going to miss it.
Yeah.
And Pete Golding looks like the definition, the encyclopedia entry of what you think an Ole Miss student looks like.
True. Yes.
That is
He
true.
hit a
He
solo
fits.
on
Good
the
point.
goal with the red cup. Yeah.
Yeah, he's way more SEC than Hot Yoga Lane. That's for sure.
It's like whenever like it was a Twitter turn, it's like what word describes each school, and it got to Ole Miss and they just said Chad.
Wasn't he a Delta State guy, Steve?
Yes, a D2 guy. I don't know what it is about D2. Whiteout Williams, Trinidad Chambliss, now Pete Golding. We're D2 land.
Are y'all just trying to beat D2? No, I'm just kidding.
Steve, last question on that for you, at least for me, is do you feel like that's the only move that Ole Miss could make? I mean, Pete Golding makes sense. I get that. But, like, we're late in the cycle. I know they had some lines into some other coaches depending on what Lane decided. Like, was it the only move they could make, or was there, like, some other, potential pieces they might have gone after?
They could have taken some shots, but there's no sense in doing that whenever you have an option that you felt so good about to start with. So,
Yeah.
It wasn't ideal. This wasn't a great cycle, but he has a chance to be really, really good for Ole Miss. And we'll see what happens. Now, Lane's trying to freaking burn the whole place down. He's still going. It's some of the most petty stuff you can think of.
Just wait till game day.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah, whenever you're going to do that on game day and all of that. I'm speaking to the Ole Miss Collective person that's going to release at 7:00 that morning. So hopefully the collective guy will say something viral and we can light Lane on fire on game day. But that's what I'm hoping for. I don't think it's going to happen, but that's what I'm hoping for. But it should be interesting. I know that whenever this went to LSU, all of a sudden you could really get excited about the playoffs, especially whenever they got ranked 6th, and there's no way that they're not going to host. There was not going to be any sort of penalty for this, and that was awesome. I'm very, very excited for what Ole Miss can do. And if you line it up, you have Virginia, you're probably going to win that game. Then you have Georgia. Ole Miss was a 4th and 2 missed tackle away from beating Georgia in Athens. They can win that game. And if that happens, you're 2 games away from winning it all. And on the other side of the bracket from Ohio State. So I'm pretty excited about where everything is with Ole Miss right now.
I'm absolutely fascinated by an Ole Miss Indiana matchup in the semifinals. That would be a very interesting game.
Yeah, would that be like the Orange Bowl or something like that? Or it's the Cotton Bowl and the Fiesta Bowl, right?
I was thinking it was cotton and sugar, but I could be wrong.
No, the Sugar Bowl is always on January 1st, just like the Rose.
Mm-hmm.
They do the tradition thing. So the semifinal games is going to rotate between the orange, the peach, the cotton, and the Fiesta.
Okay.
So
I have a question. It was actually for Boss Man and Hammer.
Go ahead.
You guys are losing Colin Klein, your offensive coordinator, going to his alma mater, Kansas State, as the head coach. How do you guys feel about that? He's done a solid job with Marcel Reed.
Go ahead, Hammer.
Yeah, he's done a great job. I think I was hoping that he would stick around one more year, because he had been getting some coaching love, but I think outside of I don't know. I was hoping we could hang on to him one more year. So definitely sad to lose him. I'm fascinated to see where Elko goes. I think he's got a good track record as a head coach of making good hires, although it's only, I guess this is his 4th year as a head coach. And, a lot of times that's what makes or breaks these guys, right, is the assistants they hire. Because if you look around, there's plenty of examples of guys getting off to really good starts and then their coordinators leaving. And then, the second round of guys is not that good. So it'll be interesting to see, what direction he goes, but definitely sad to lose Klein. I thought he did a really good job this year by and large. Texas game was not good, but overall, nothing to complain about.
Speaking of which, I heard a weird name for a permanent offensive coordinator potentially for Ole Miss for the coming cycle. I heard Jerry Neuheisel's name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had his moment in sun in September or whenever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Nico got significantly better when he became the play caller.
That's a good point.
So that is something that I heard. I don't know if I believe it, but I heard the name, and it's good bloodline. But yeah, we'll see.
That is very interesting timing on that name too. It's like, okay, here we go. Jerry Neuheisel is starting to get some recognition, so that's
and he was a grad assistant analyst, whatever, at A&M a few years back. So
yeah.
Yeah, he was.
He's 33 years old. He's a young guy.
Yeah, he's definitely a young gun. So a question that
years on him, Steve.
I got for you guys is say, assuming that A&M stays on the 7 line, right? Because they're not going to play this weekend, and there's no reason for them to move up or down, barring something crazy. Would that and if Notre Dame is no longer going to be number 10, right? They get bumped. Maybe it's BYU or whoever. Who likely slides into that 10? Would it be either Tulane or BYU that would probably then go to College Station?
Or Miami.
I don't think Tulane makes it higher than 11.
Yeah, I think
Got it.
Miami's a possibility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just BYU would
Miami
slide
would be
in,
the two, I think.
Yeah.
Got it. Interesting.
which would be
'Cause
fun.
I don't see
BYU or
Tulane
Caulfield
being
would be
higher.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Notre Dame would be fun too, but a little less fun because they came to Caulfield last season. We went, there'd be the third game in less than 2 years against them, but it would be a great game.
Yeah, it would. Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah,
For sure.
I would
And they were
prefer
a lot better
BYU
now
for the
than they were
record.
when you played them in September.
I know.
Oh, definitely.
and
Definitely.
Man, Marcus Freeman is just a good coach. That is not a guy that I would want to be facing, given alternative options at this time of the season based on what he's done.
He was the last coaching cycles for LSU's Pete Golding.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Yeah.
they just overpaid for a head coach, and Notre Dame promoted the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That would be for Ole Miss. That would be incredible if that were the case. Like Pete Golding is the next Marcus Freeman, because
Well, yeah, everybody would take that.
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely hilarious and petty and all of that. That even after this season, Lane Kiffin still has no playoff experience.
I love that. I'm a huge fan of that.
And Pete Golding's first game as a head coach is going to be in the college football playoffs.
That's a good point.
That is crazy.
Fantastic. That record will never be broken. Never.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty funny. Oh man. Well, what about the other coaching hires, guys? What did you think about Golesh to Auburn, not Arkansas, Silverfield to Arkansas, Summerall to Florida?
I dislike the
Stein to
Silverfield
Kentucky.
hire. We talked about that a lot.
Yeah, I don't love that. I mean, for what they've had, I thought they did okay, but like it's obvious it's an improvement, but not much of one. So it's like good news, not so great news for Arkansas. I love and Jake, you just love hating on Auburn. So, but I love the Golesh hire for Auburn. I think that's going to be really good for them, and the fact they kept Durkin, I think will be as DC will be good for them.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
And I think for the sake of keeping players out of the portal, I think keeping Durkin was vital for Golesh. So, I like that. And I really liked, before he hired Buster, I really liked the Summerall hire at Florida. Like, I really think they did a good job. Unfortunately, I think they did a good job because I don't want Florida to be good, but they got Summerall, they got Buster, and they're going to be good.
And as long as John Summerall doesn't come out there and have a game changer coordinator, we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he's gonna wear a regular logo with no acronyms underneath it or on the back of his sweatshirt like Luke Fickell and PJ Fleck.
Together. Team.
And Silverfield came out with a nice long acronym, Earn It. I was like, I'm not reading that.
Yeah,
You're screwed, dude. Well, since our clean rating is done, you're fucked.
He started saying all in a bunch of interviews too, and I'm like, so we're going back to the Dabo all in stuff from years ago. Like, he's still got the all in foundation. Ryan Silverfield, man, he's all in.
hard.
By the way, did y'all see today that he said this in an interview that I think it might have been they finally had his introductory press conference because they pushed it like 4 or 5 days, which was weird enough. But he was in. They were asking him about the first couple of days at Arkansas, and he's like, I mean, I'm in for like the details. Like I've been telling people I want the lights changed in here. We got to change the light bulbs. And I told him I'm going to go to Walmart right now. Like I'm willing to do it. We got to change the light bulbs.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
All right, man. That's like just stop. Like, give me a break.
What are we doing?
Come on.
All right, Jeb, can you hear
Jeff.
us? Give us a thumbs up.
I hear y'all now.
Yeah.
All right. Yay.
All right.
Speaking
That
of
only
running
took
to Walmart,
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Man.
And which there's one thing that I'm very concerned about right now, and that is that I think that the Ole Miss fan base shamed Lane Kiffin to the point where he's going to come back and get Juice Kiffin, and I am scared to death he's just going to take him down to Baton Rouge and put him down.
Oh no.
Oh God, no.
No, let's not
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
No, we'll riot. We'll riot if he does anything of the sort. I have been
Yeah.
tweeting hashtag justice for Juice for days.
Yeah.
And justice for Juice is not Lane Kiffin getting Juice back. It's
No.
him staying at Wild Rose Kennels in Oxford or getting adopted by Brandon Walker.
There you
That's the
go.
only thing.
Boss man,
There
did
you
you
go.
see the SEC shorts today?
Yeah, oh
I
my
didn't
gosh,
see
that
it.
was
I
fantastic.
It's about an app where like you can rent a dog to like for PR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And pretend like you own a dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll have to see it. It's good.
It's-
yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
I
man.
gotta watch
Speaking of coaching chatter, I still find it funny that Hugh Freeze is still going around doing interviews saying, we were that close. I mean,
Oh, I
just
know.
that close.
No, that was not the worst part of that interview.
No, it wasn't.
It was no, God, no.
No. But,
4 or 5 people.
No.
Just sitting there, it's like Jackson Arnold got me fired.
yeah.
That son of a gun,
Straight under
man.
the bus. Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Oh,
God.
under the bus.
he didn't even it wasn't even subtle.
No, it
Yeah, it's like-
wasn't.
Yeah,
Like,
tell
what
me
are
you're
you
never
doing?
coaching football again without telling me you never coaching
Right.
football.
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
Well, he could go back to
Speaking of
Liberty.
never again, I actually had wondered if Memphis might consider hiring him, but I don't.
Well,
think
he's
they did.
campaigning for it. I don't think they will. Although
They're
they
looking
were
at
kind
Paul
of
Tuck.
they were kind of rooting for Buster, and now it kind of looks like that's
Mhm.
I think they're on.
Not
I think
gonna
they're on
happen.
tough now.
yeah because Baker's going to Tulane.
Yeah.
Baker's going to Tulane, and I thought they should have hired Jerry Mack. Maybe should have given him a look.
Oh, Jerry
It does
Mack's
sound like
going to-
Charles Huff is in the mix. After
Yeah.
1 year
Yeah.
at Southern Miss where he did well.
Yeah, like Jerry Mack could end up at I guess at Southern Miss maybe.
Yeah,
That'd be a good hire for Southern Miss if we're going to be
Maybe
completely
maybe
honest.
stays at Kennesaw one more and hopes for a bigger job.
that's also possible. I mean,
Yeah.
The GM at Kennesaw is in line to potentially be the GM at Ole Miss.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mike Kershaw.
One of my better episodes I had early on was a dude at Kennesaw State who's in their media there. It was a good one. Yeah. Back in
I was
preseason
hoping
when we
to-
thought they'd win 3 games, not go
Yeah.
to the conference title game.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
I was
turnaround
hoping
for
to-
Kennesaw State's been incredible to see.
Unreal.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, UMass is still struggling. They've been around a lot longer than Kennesaw State has.
And they
Yeah,
were so
it's-
bad earlier.
Yeah.
pretty good year for the Owls, and that means
Mhm.
Temple and Rice and all them, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
FAU struggled, in fairness.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are 4 Owls in the FBS. All of them changed coaches last offseason.
Oh wow. Okay.
And Rice runs just a fun offense.
Oh, it's
I don't-
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a fun offense. It's kind of like a mixture of the Service Academy and what the Wake Forest Demon Deacons used to do,
Yeah.
and it's fantastic offense.
The wildest stat about that Rice offense in the last 7 years, their running backs have had 0 targets in the passing game under that head
Dang.
coach.
Wow.
That's very
Like,
weird.
how does that even happen?
That
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
No
Don't you get a
screen.
jump off somewhere? No.
Yeah. Golly.
You ever run a screenplay? No.
No.
Nothing.
But
I say you used to give it a check down or something. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
they don't throw the ball.
No. They
Yeah.
really
Oh.
They don't.
That's-
And your tight end's basically another tackle that's blocking all the time.
It's kind of the what Brennan Marion does to the passing game with UNLV and Sacramento State and soon to be Colorado.
Yep.
This is what they're doing at Rice with the run game. They're doing it just different angles, different thought process, but it's essentially a service academy offense.
Yeah. Well, Colorado just hired Brennan Marion. He had 1 year at Sacramento State as their head coach, and he said, I
think I've heard that.
I posted it in the well, you don't really look at the SEC group chat anymore, but I posted that. It happened about the same time Buster.
I said it about
2 minutes ago, Corey. He said that. Where have you been?
You having sound problems too? I get it.
There's something going on in here.
People are lampooning that one. Is that because he went 7-5?
Yeah.
Hey. Don't make fun of my movies, man.
There's no way his grandchild has DVDs. There's no way his grandchild knows what a DVD is.
That's true.
Or who Pee Wee Herman is, for that matter.
Or
Gizmo.
Or the Gremlin, yeah.
Hey, did you guys see this comment?
Yeah.
All right, so Georgia and Alabama.
Boys.
Y'all haven't even talked about the SEC championship yet?
No, we've been off the
We
rails.
haven't talked about any games yet, Jeff.
We're waiting on you, Jeb.
In honor of Golish, we have our Mother Russia background for the week.
What does Russia and SEC After Dark have to do with each other? Absolutely nothing, except for the
except Auburn football.
Yep.
We look at our standings. That one right there, BYU and Texas Tech. Becky's the only one on BYU. She may know something. What does she know, Steve?
She knows it's late.
I think if she sees a spread bigger than like 7, she's picking it.
That's a lot of points delay for two good defenses.
That's a good point.
Both purely plays against really good against the spread too. I was looking into that one. Yeah.
If Vladimir Putin was coaching in the SEC, what team would he coach?
Oh,
LSU. He's already there. He's already there. He's at LSU.
That was a no doubter.
Yeah.
I was going to go with Penn State, maybe, but
that's not SEC.
They should look into
he
that.
said SEC, Corey.
SEC.
Corey, is your earpiece working?
Yeah. Are you?
He's on Moron Mountain tonight, man. What
Yeah,
are you on?
Yeah.
Wow.
Where's that magic?
It's kind of like that Amstel Light commercial with David Beckham. It's like, you all right, man?
Oh, yeah.
Been a long day, I bet, Corey, hadn't it?
It's been a long day.
By the way, I like our motivational quotes that we had going on this week in the sheet. Yeah. Corey, 2 minutes. My favorite was Mike's. I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
Yeah. I said before everybody got on that we need to do one every week and then let the chat decide which one's the best, and then whoever wins gets another point for the week.
I like that. Yep, that's
I like that.
Going through the national championship, we can do that, and into next year. I love it.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Becky looked at that and like she put a quote down originally or something like that, started the whole thing just to say something to Corey, and then everybody started putting quotes in. She's like, "What's going on?"
Yeah. That was so funny. Yeah, I started doing my picks. I'm like, what is all these inspirational quotes? Like, what is going on here? So
I meant to put Michael Scott, Wayne Gretzky, or Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I would have waited till today, I would have quoted Hugh Freeze from his press conference. But
oh my god,
Jackson Arnold's the reason I'm sitting here. It's like,
I know.
No, you're
my picks haven't been bad this year. It's just the teams have all let me down.
Another good one would have been Josh Heupel. I don't want low expectations, which I thought was fake at first. Turns out it wasn't.
I know. I think I put that. I'd replied to that tweet. I was like, I had to triple check. This was not no 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not
Yeah.
real.
No,
I
that's
don't want
great.
no expectations.
Yeah.
I
We
missed
just want to
that.
win a
Yeah.
bowl game.
Oh,
Yeah.
because it was about like him and like someone asking about if Penn State talked to him, Jeb, and he said, "Right, yeah, I don't want to go somewhere where they have low expectations."
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just it's so out of place.
Oh, wow.
It was great.
Okay, that's funny.
Speaking of low expectations, I cannot wait to see how many people opt out for Texas in the Citrus Bowl.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey, whoa.
Mhm.
Oh, you're the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl because they are feeling the cheesiest.
Mm,
Yeah.
They
I
are
woke
feeling
up
sure.
feeling
I-
the easiest.
I cannot
Coach.
wait to see who takes on Nebraska or whoever's the Big Ten no-name team that's going to be down there. I can't wait to see how that goes.
No, it's going to
Yeah.
be Vandy versus Iowa in the ReliaQuest Bowl.
It should be.
Which would be a great
Van-
matchup.
Yeah.
Absolutely should be. It won't be because Texas is going to stomp their feet and put their fingers in their ear and go la 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 until you put them in the Citrus Bowl.
Mm.
By the way, there is no more disgusting thought than Cheez-Its and oranges or Cheez-Its and orange juice.
Ugh.
Like it's the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl just
It just makes no sense.
disgusting.
I saw we permanently did away with the Bahamas Bowl. Where is that game being played now, and what's it called?
It's in,
disappointing.
I think it's in Myrtle Beach, right?
Oh, what a downgrade.
Yeah, I saw they got rid of it. I didn't see what the replacement
Yeah.
was.
Be nice to the Bahamas. They got hit with hurricanes like 4 straight
Yeah.
years, so they might not be able to have their stadium in good shape.
It doesn't.
The
it
greatest
doesn't mean that
opt
I
out
won't
ever was
pick that bowl.
UAB a few years ago when they had Dwayne McBride and he was a good running back, and they flew to the Bahamas for the bowl game. Then when they get off the plane and go to the press conference, then he opted out of the game.
Yeah.
That was,
Oh,
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
yeah.
On
It's,
second
uh,
thought, I'm out.
Yeah.
Respect.
I'm not
It's
saying
called
he's
the
right. I'm not saying he's wrong, but I
It's
understand.
called the Myrtle Beach Bowl. That's all it's called now. The
Hmm.
Myrtle Beach Bowl.
Oh,
All right.
Mhm.
Well, you can get down in Myrtle. It's no Bahamas, but
yeah.
Right.
By the way, somebody posted like on signing day to Lane Kiffin, quit tweeting, sign so and so, which some player, and it's like it didn't even last 96 hours before you're losing your mind about you're not going to be able to handle this.
Oh man.
You get to the second year, you're just going to be pulling your hair out.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're not made for this. If 96 hours in, you're already doing this.
Yeah.
These fans they're going to go crazy. They're not going to know how
By
to
the way,
handle that.
There were some elite Marty Smith memes over the last week.
Oh my god.
Oh my
They were so
gosh, they were
great.
so great. He aged 100 years by waiting on
Yeah.
that decision.
He hasn't seen his kids in 19 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ass gray beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I like they did the AI thing where they aged him. They put the quote on there from Titanic. It's been 84 years.
Yes. Yeah.
so did y'all see the one where somebody made the AI video of him and it was like, I'm being held hostage at Ole Miss. Tell my family I love them.
Yeah. Yes.
No, I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
I
gotta
didn't see
check
that one,
out.
but I got to find that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I mean, just searching Marty Smith on
Yeah.
Twitter for like 2 days was just incredible. Just
Yeah.
scroll.
Let's search for.
Yeah, I've seen everybody was like, Marty, blink twice if you've been held hostage or something like that. You know, it's
Yeah.
just like, oh my God, it's just so good.
But also, by the way, on the Marty Smith thing, like I hope y'all saw the interview that he did with Pat McAfee talking about being in the loaf of bread, the big van, conversion van he was in, and having to evade the police, go through the woods to get to the interview spot. I mean, that story is worth
Oh, wow.
everybody's time. Everybody who's watching this, if you have not seen it, go watch the Marty Smith interview with Pat McAfee. It is incredible.
which by the way, there's a couple of things I need to talk about. Lane Kiffin at his press conference for LSU said that Ole Miss fans tried to run him off the road. Now it became a national story, all of that, and everybody lost their mind. Lane had a Mississippi Highway Department escort to the airport. So
Yeah.
it's either the worst highway department ever or it didn't happen. Why lie?
Right.
Right.
It was a pissed off trooper.
That's what he
Get off
does.
the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought it was Marty Smith.
the escort was doing this on the road. One car,
Yeah.
and they're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could see the highway patrolman behind the interview when he was talking to Marty Smith at the airport.
Yeah.
When he asked God and Pete Carroll whether or not he should go to LSU.
and Nick Saban.
Yeah.
And Nick is.
Trick question.
Yep.
Saban
Nick.
is God.
Yeah.
Well, God told me to lie about getting run off the road.
Everything that worked.
Screw
And he
Ole
also
Miss.
said
Yeah.
Yeah.
we decided that we weren't going to coach the playoff at a game at 8:00 Sunday morning. It's like, no. Before the Florida game, your agent and you knew that if you were coaching somewhere else, you weren't coaching the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And you tried to railroad them
Yes.
and get
And now he's in the middle of like straight burn it down right now. He's trying to recruit all the players, trying to get them to opt out of the playoffs. The one thing he doesn't want to happen is Ole Miss win a playoff game without him.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Then why did Charlie Weiss come back?
Charlie
See-
Weiss wanted to finish this with the kids. This wasn't a situation. Lane
I don't
said
blame
he
him, but are
gave
y'all
him
not worried about him
permission.
trying to recruit kids too?
This isn't 1985. Everybody has cell phones. You can, Lane can FaceTime with whoever he wants to FaceTime with. He has all their numbers.
Including some co-eds.
Yeah. And everybody in that building is going to have their eyes on Charlie Weiss Jr.
Mhm.
It's he's not going to be able to get away with doing it.
It feels
So-
like they wanted him to come back because obviously he's a good play caller and everything like that. But it sounds like I listened to Keith Carter's interview from the other day and, a couple others. He's built up a lot of trust with those folks. Like
Yeah.
and including Ole Miss fans. Like I think people trust him. Like this is about the kids. This is about, winning playoff games, and then I'll leave for LSU. But,
Yeah.
the rest of it'll stay. We'll
And-
stay
and-
away from that stuff.
Yeah, I mentioned the Jerry Neuheisel thing with them talking about that, but they're also talking about John David Baker from East Carolina, who was with Jackson Dart at Ole Miss. He's one of the coaches that recruited Jackson Dart to Ole Miss. So we'll see what it looks like and beyond. But man, I'm excited for right now. What is going on?
This is one of the best ones.
Oh gosh, that's so good. Wow,
Oh my God.
love that
Love
money.
that money.
Here, baby Jesus, get that bag.
Sweet baby
Oh
Jesus.
my gosh. Elite,
we should
team.
probably talk about the SEC championship game because we only have about 18 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't see why.
what is that? What is that? See,
Yeah, we got some big ones to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get in some games.
yeah, let's do it. We've got. You want to start with the SEC? I guess. Yeah, start with the SEC.
Yeah, let's start with the SEC
Yeah,
championship.
yeah.
that is in our name, right?
Yes.
So, how do we feel about this? I mean, Georgia's 1-7 in the last 8 games. That one is a pretty big one. So,
one.
how do we feel about Georgia and the way the game played out earlier in the year, where it just seemed like Bama got off to an extremely fast start, didn't score at all in the second half, but Georgia just kept stumbling on and tripping all over themselves and couldn't do
And
anything.
randomly not kicking a field goal that would have tied the game, which you would have probably won.
Yeah, that. So do we feel like it's more of like Georgia lost that game and they'll be good in this game, or do we feel like it's even, or do we feel like, hey, Alabama will fix their mistakes and boat race Georgia out of the building? Like, how do we feel about this game?
Well,
My thought was that Bama is playing all right on D, and they can throw the ball well enough to give Georgia some problems. Their receivers have played well lately. Now, Georgia's D's a lot better now than it was earlier in the year, so I have some apprehension. But I went with Bama. Partly was I'm usually the last guy to make picks just because I'm making the sheet, and I kind of wanted to be contrarian with a few of them, so that's part of it too.
Yeah, it is one of those things that if Georgia can stop the pass, they're going to win the game because Alabama can't run the ball on anybody. So if you can't pass the ball and run the ball, you're probably going to win the field position battle. Kirby's going to be able to set his vice that he normally does, death march the Crimson Tide over and over again. This will come down to Georgia being able to stop the pass and Alabama being able to stop the run. Whoever is the best at doing that has the best chance to win the game. But I'm going to go with the Georgia Bulldogs like I always do, and it never works out for me. But I'm going to take Georgia one more time.
Yeah, as the mayor of Moron Mountain here, I'm gonna go with Georgia again. The 1-7 record does not scare me at all. I think Georgia stumbled and rumbled and bumbled and rumbled and stumbled and bumbled all over the place in the second half, and they just, for some reason, just couldn't capitalize. Made a poor decision to not kick a field goal to tie the game, which they would have probably won in overtime. I really, defensively for Georgia, if they can kind of recreate what Auburn was able to do for most of the game and get pressure on Ty Simpson, they're good enough to actually finish that game off, whereas Auburn was not. But Ty Simpson he was getting hit, knocked around, beat up against Auburn, was able to hang in there, credit to him. But I think Georgia's going to win this one. I think they are going to be able to run the ball. And for Alabama, still not being able to mount much of a rushing attack has got to be concerning, right, Jake?
A little bit, but Daniel Hill is probably going to be the main guy this go around. He didn't play in the first game. Jam Miller is questionable at this point. I don't know if he's going to play. One big injury that come out this week is LT Overton is not going to play, and everybody knows he had the big 4th down stop in the first game, so that may hurt a little bit. The thing about from the first game to this game is, again, it's cliche because we say it every week, but I mean, it is what it is. Who wins the trench game? Alabama was able to keep Ty upright in that Georgia game first off in the first game, and he was able to pick them apart a little bit. And they finally got to him a little bit in the second half. Now, Georgia's defense has gotten a lot better, and I think their rushing attack has gotten a lot better, which they kind of, shelled Alabama a little bit. But Alabama's defense makes critical turnovers at the right situations, and they made 2 in that game, the first game they played. So if Alabama can get a defensive turnover, maybe get some points out of that, it could swing in the Tide's favor.
I'll go. So I think one of the things you mentioned it at the top, Corey. One of the things that has been missed so far is Georgia has lost these games a lot because Alabama has gotten off to fast starts. So that's like the first thing. Like, do not allow Alabama, if you are Georgia, do not allow Alabama to get out to a fast start. And if you can do that, I think you're in this game, and I think you should win this game. I think the other part of this too, for Alabama, this cannot come down to a field goal. Like, if this is a close game, Alabama's kicking game is terrible. It's in the bottom half of the SEC this year. So do not get it into a field goal situation for the Tide. And I do think that these two quarterbacks are gamers. So it's kind of like splitting hairs. Like, which one do you pick? Ty Simpson leads that drive against Auburn. He's led multiple drives like that this year where the kid, okay, even if he's having a bit of an off day, when the time comes, he gets it done. Well, Gunnar Stockton is the same way on the other side. Gunnar Stockton has made play after play in many of these games where he's brought Georgia back or he's led that drive late in the game in order to get that win. I think Georgia's a little bit better team right now, and I trust Gunnar Stockton at this point just a little bit more to get it done in the end. I think he's got a little bit more moxie, a little bit more confidence right now. I picked the Dogs at the start of the year to win the SEC championship, so credit to Boss Man on that. I'm sticking with the Dogs. Go Dogs this weekend. I think the Georgia Bulldogs get the win.
Good choice, Boss Man.
And I don't think the 1-7 thing.
L7 winning.
I don't think the 1-7 thing bothers me as much either. Honestly, when it's two teams that are as good as these two teams, and the fact that it's neutral site. This isn't at one of your stadiums. So honestly, I'm not looking at that and thinking, oh, that's a huge detriment to Georgia going into this game. It's just which team's going to play better this day. And the 1.5 point line makes me think that nobody has any clue. Both of y'all are so good. Who knows what's going to happen? So I kind of am the same way. I'm just having to go with which one I'm looking at right now and thinking, I think this is a slightly better team. So I'm going with Georgia because of that. But if Alabama comes out and beats them pretty handily, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, when you look at this thing,
sorry.
I think that Bama would be about a touchdown favorite in this game, but because of the Alabama logo, it's 1.5.
No.
Yeah. Well, I'll close this out. I'm on Georgia as well. There's a saying. I think it's don't chase bad money with good money. Which is kind of what I've been doing. I feel like over the last couple of years on this, because I keep picking Georgia in these games, and Kirby's 1-7. So you think I'd learn my lesson, but I just feel like it's gotta turn at some point. And
more on cabinet as I'm.
Yeah, right. And so I'm just picking Georgia here. I think I don't have a ton to add. I think y'all brought up a lot of good points. The only thing that concerns me, which was confirmed, after I made the pick, is Bobo, the Georgia center. I believe he's going to be out.
Yeah, he's out. I don't think he's coming back at all. He's got to have a surgery.
That gives me a little bit of pause. Yeah, but anyway, I picked the Dogs. I'm sticking with them. So maybe Kirby can go, 2-7.
Hey, by the way, that's Hammer picking against his preseason pick. He picked Alabama, Georgia in the SEC title game. He picked Alabama to get the win. So now going against it, he's going with the Dogs. Unless he wants to change his pick right now.
That's pretty weak by me, to be honest with you. I totally forgot about that. That's pretty weak.
Now's your chance.
All right, I'm changing it. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll damn Tide.
Yes.
You can only do that if you're standing in your chair, Pat McAfee style.
RTR.
Yeah.
There it is,
my
Rick.
shirt off.
That's for you. Yeah. Stand up on the chair, belt buckle.
Take your shirt off,
Give me Alabama.
That could be concerning because I think the backup center is a true freshman, and I know Tim Keening was back in this game, but he wasn't 100% playing in that game. Now he is. So now you have a senior going against a true freshman right there, right in the middle. That's
not ideal. I mean, this true freshman played against Georgia Tech some because Bobo tried to give it a go, but yeah.
Bama's a different D when Keenan's in too. Like Florida State, the first couple games they were not good in the trenches when he was out. They got a lot better when he came back.
Yeah. And they still give up a lot yardage on the ground. But Boss Man and I think Corey, both of y'all had said the hot starts Alabama has. I mean, they started out, they went 17-0 early on against Auburn, and then Auburn went on a 23 run. So, the offense has got to continue building momentum throughout the entire game, not just get a huge lead and then just sit back and then try to find that magic again late in the fourth quarter to have a 4th and 2 drive, where you got to have it to win that game. And it was a spectacular play, but for my health, I don't need 4th down and 2 at the 2-yard line to for Alabama to win because my heart can't handle that.
Well, hey Jake, I will say this: better position for you to be in than here, sitting at home for the SEC title, which most of us are. But A&M can't get out to a dang fast start to save their life. And then we have to get out, the second half, we have to come out and score 31 points or, score 25, whatever it is. We cannot get out to a hot start to save our life. So I'd rather get out to a 17-0 lead and have to hold on for dear life than I would have to come out in the second half and score a bunch of points.
I mean, last week you guys were winning at halftime, though.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, don't remind me. I've done the Men in Black. Just wipe my memory.
Yeah.
Let's say Georgia boat races Alabama. Okay, it's 31-10. It wasn't even
let's
a
say that. Yeah,
game.
I'm here for that. Say,
I don't think it's going to be that close.
First
No,
question is, does Alabama miss the playoffs? And if Alabama missed the playoffs, what happens with Kalen DeBoer?
Oh, Kellen DeBoer's fine. He's
Penn
Fire.
State
no,
and
I heard he was going to Penn State. Yeah.
no, he's good. He's not
Piffin
going to leave.
Stearns LSU for Alabama.
He's going to go back
No.
to NAIA Sioux Falls where he started
No,
his career.
he is fine.
Offensive coordinator at Ole Miss, Kalen DeBoer.
Yeah.
Yes.
But wouldn't
Nah,
that be
he's-
hilarious? If Kiffin went
To
to
Steve's
LSU?
point,
He goes to
I would laugh for days.
I don't think
Oh.
Bama would miss the playoffs. I do think they should, but I think they would keep him in.
If they get boat race, but if it's a close
I
game, if it's a 3-point game, then I think
Yeah,
they're
it won't
good.
matter.
the hypothetical is boat race, though, Jake. And
Right.
I do
Yeah.
think if they get boat race, they miss. And
But
Let's think about
I-
Alabama getting boat race to go more.
but this game is never a boat race on either side for the most part.
That's
Not in the
Tell me more
last
about this boat race.
4 or 5 years.
Maybe my question is again hypothetical. I'm with you, Jake. I think it's a close game, but
Oh, yeah.
if it is a boat race in Georgia's favor, does that then who gets compared? Right, to me, Texas is going to be yelling from the rooftops again. It's like, look, they lost to Florida State, and let's compare. Like Florida beat Florida State by 20, so we should be in. We have 3 losses. Alabama's got 3 losses. Like, why shouldn't we be in? You know.
I like it, Rick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost
I
said,
I rather do.
Georgia motorboats the crap out of them. First off, how long do we watch before it gets weird? And second off, no.
Jeb, don't
I don't
do
know.
that, please.
That's not going to go. I don't see how they could keep Alabama out in that situation, though, because, yeah, they both have 3 losses, but Alabama's got more wins. So,
And it's the SEC championship game, right? You
yeah,
made your
which
championship
is
game.
not supposed to, yeah.
Right.
Right.
But this committee goes against itself all the time. So
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Alabama
you have
has to
different-
You have
win.
Hunter Yurachek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alabama, I
Yeah.
think Alabama has to win. Alabama wins, and they won't have to worry about being in because they'll be in regardless. But with a loss, Sunday morning is going to be hairy.
That's going to be weird. Yeah.
Whenever we're doing our live watching along to the ranking show that everybody here is invited to.
You're cordially invited.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun.
All
Should we,
448 of you guys are invited to watch along with us.
Do we want to do any of the other games?
Let's talk Big 12 because that one's intriguing because it's Texas Tech, BYU. It's Ole Miss's favorite bowl opponent versus BYU.
Played Ole Miss more than Tennessee, or played Texas Tech more than Tennessee since 1998 or something like that.
Wow.
Well, we're all on
And-
Texas Tech. Becky's the only one on BYU.
So
That
yeah,
12.5 point spread scares the hell out of me because I think this game is going to hit the under. Both these defenses are very, very good. And interestingly enough, in looking at this game, both these teams are 11-1. Texas Tech is 11-1 straight up and against the spread. BYU is 10-2. The time Texas Tech's one of the games they didn't get the spread, and then there was one more. So both good teams, both very good against the spread. Made a tough pick in here.
I think Texas Tech is going to smack them with a tortilla. So
They just
Well,
bought
that's
too good of a
illegal
team this
now.
year.
Yeah.
it is illegal.
Yeah. I think
Well,
the difference to
is
me
it illegal or
is the
neutral?
D line.
They throw the tortilla.
You know, BYU couldn't block them that first game, and I don't know that changes in this one.
I don't know that anything like that drastically changes where
And-
you all of a sudden, hey, you're absolutely blocking them now.
Unless
Some,
you know
unless there's some
they
injury.
serve some crumble cookies pregame and BYU's extra amped up.
Oh man.
Sugar high.
Yeah. Or their starting defensive tackle slips on a tortilla.
Yeah.
And,
Just inject those chocolate chip cookies into my veins. Let's
And-
get it.
speaking of another game, and I know that the old adage is, you know, it's hard. It's always hard to win the second game you play somebody in the same year. It's just going to be like this with Georgia and Alabama. But that's the reason. Well, kind of indicative of the reason why I went with it. But that's why I picked Boise State when they played each other in the regular season. They absolutely shellacked UNLV 56-31. So
They did.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
So I mean,
That's a good point.
UNLV may win 56-31, but we already seen it on the field what happened. I don't know if you can make enough changes to keep get your defense right to keep them from at least scoring 40 at that point.
Those two teams play every year. Boise's won 10 games in a row against UNLV.
Wow, did not know that.
Yeah.
Now, up until last year, UNLV was garbage. So
You're right, yeah.
part of that skew.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
And the Big Ten championship game is just going to be hilarious. Even though there's no stakes, you have a buy of what's going on. The winner's going to be they're going to be on opposite sides of the bracket.
It's going to be two teams trying to knock Pavia off the Heisman pedestal.
Yeah. I really like Indiana in this game for some reason. I do not know why, but I really like Indiana in this game.
Similar to the
we all
Big
just
12
want
game,
Indiana to win.
I'm all over the under in this one. They're two of the top 3 defenses in the country. And even at 48.5, I still like the under.
Do you think Indiana's AD is going up to Ohio State's AD and going, hey, how about just one time, you slingshot me to victory?
But if you're going to win, how do I win? Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
You're right.
Oh, man. I just want to ride with Coach Sig, man. I would love for Sig to get a victory in this one.
Get a Big Ten title, because that would just.
Oh, man.
I'm very much go Wahoos, by the way, as well.
Same here.
Yep.
We don't need it.
I'm on Virginia, but I kind of want to see Duke and Manny Diaz in the playoffs. So,
And if Duke makes the playoffs, they're the 12 seed, right? Is that the one thing where the G5 team makes it as an 11?
Yeah,
I mean,
I would imagine.
Last year they were ahead of.
Last year they got a bye.
Clemson.
Yeah, Boise
Clemson,
wasn't
right?
the last team last year either.
Yeah.
It was the last team.
Because Arizona State had to play the opener. So the Big 12 was the lowest conference last year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, they were the 4 seed.
ACC.
No, it was Clemson, 12.
You're right. You're right. It was. Yeah.
Yeah, Arizona State was the 4 at the bye.
Yeah,
because they got
because Clemson played Texas.
And SMU. Yeah, you're right. Clemson and SMU both had to play in the opener. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and SMU.
But the G5 team wasn't last.
Yeah, I think
All right,
Duke's
Corey.
probably 12.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, we'll try to count to 2. All right. So we got
North Texas Tulane's fun game. Let's. Are we not talking about that one?
I think Tulane, since they're playing at home, give me the green wave.
Okay.
Same.
I'm on the mean green. That offense is legit.
They are. That quarterback is darn good, but I like Tulane as well. I think Summerall's a darn good coach.
Yeah, I think Tulane's gonna get after it, and they're gonna showcase for the Gators.
Both these coaches are leaving. We know. Yeah.
Hey, I'm on North Texas too. Believe in the mean green.
Yeah.
What if both teams actually try to lose because their coaches just want to?
Oh, the South Park.
Oh.
It's just going to get interesting, Mike. You have
I thought this was America.
Great. All right, so we are SEC After Dark. We hope you had just as much fun. We hope you like the new portrait orientation format for all of our ex-users. I don't know. It looks like Boss Man.
That sounds like former users.
It looks pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't like it.
Well, you know what the good news is, Boss Man, is we can get rid of it next week. Okay.
That's right. It's all good. It's all good.
It's not a permanent thing. So
no, I know we had to try it out because the StreamYard has the new Mars layout and all that.
Yeah, it's here we go. So anyway, we are SEC After Dark. If you agree with Boss Man, then we'll change it. If you don't, we'll keep the formerly known as Twitter layout the exact same. So on this adventure that we had, Stephen Willis, Locked on Ole Miss, the most viewed Ole Miss podcast out there, and I think he's got it by like 2.5 million views or something like that. It's some astronomical number that I probably lowballed. So it's truly a phenomenal show, and something big is launching on Locked On next week. So you should check that out. Mike Huseman, a regular contributor on both programs, Locked On Vandy with me and Stephen Willis on Locked On Ole Miss. I don't know what his offseason plan for that is going to be, but it all centers to offseason After Dark. and that's where Mike Huseman is the GOAT. And then Jake Thomas, double shot of Alabama, Bama After Dark, and Tide Talk Live. I'm sure they're giving plenty of analysis on this SEC championship. So if you want it from the Alabama perspective, go check out Jake. Call him a homer, and it'll be all good.
Homer.
It's definitely not in the name, so
Yeah.
you should be completely objective, right?
Yeah.
Wild.
Then you got Jeb Beecham, who's apparently in his grandchild's bedroom, something like that, where
I was
he's got
running
the Pee Wee Herman and the DVDs and the bookshelves and the Gremlin, and I don't know what else you got in there, but it's
That
definitely
little worm is from the movie Labyrinth. You see the little worm? Hello.
Oh, yep. David Bowie classic. Yep.
Oh, dang, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he's just poking out right there, just peeking
Yeah.
out.
So at some point, we're going to show from Jeb a solo act, so that'll be a lot of fun. Boss Man and Hammer, Biscuits and SEC, they are absolutely crushing it. They are just, I'm going to say it because our clean rating's gone. They're fucking rolling, dude. And Hammer,
That's on me. That's on me.
Yeah.
guys.
it's okay. It's okay. Allowed me to drop a few F-bombs. Thank you, Steve.
You
So
can get
Hammer,
a
newly
sweet
married,
hat.
club. Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
And congratulations to you. And also, what a hat you're wearing. That's
Yeah, where can we get a hat like that?
So
we gotta
those
put a new
were
order in.
those were special edition. I wanted to test them out, so I got them for our guest pickers this year. And I think we're if those in the chat, if you like Hammer's hat, let us know, and maybe we'll put them up for sale. But they're
we need
really
an
nice.
After Dark merch.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
we
do.
do.
Yeah.
Jeb,
Mike
don't
has-
Google that. In stream.
Mike has there it is. He's got some
Yeah.
good off-season
Yeah.
After Dark merch too.
Yeah, there we go.
And so, by the way, just for a quick little story on this, so Daily Joy of SEC Pretty was our first guest picker ever on Biscuits and SEC Live.
Started the
and
generational
so-
run of guest pickers.
It did, it really did. And so I shot her a note. I just said, hey, I got an SEC Pretty hat just to thank her for coming on and support her business. And if y'all haven't checked it out, go check out SEC Pretty. She does a great job. The hats are awesome. Hats for every school. And so I asked her, I said, hey, I got this hat. This hat is fantastic. Like, who's your guy? So I got her guy who makes her hats, and he made our Biscuits and SEC
Nice.
hat right there. It fits fantastic. It's one of the auto hats. It's a
Let me
nice
see
one.
let me see the back of it.
$1 million idea.
Oh man.
Biscuits and SEC guest
The depth of
picker
it looks
calendar.
Oh,
Yeah.
swimsuit edition. No, I'm just
I like it.
Who's December?
kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be fun for we could do an advent calendar or something with that too. Like, the 25 days of Christmas.
Yep.
Like, who,
Yeah.
who's coming on? Yeah.
That's true.
Good idea.
This
They
April,
make
it's
it to about-
Stingray.
Yeah.
Stingray is December.
Yeah.
Stephen Ray, baby.
Stingray is Santa. So he will be
Oh,
on
yeah.
December 25th.
That's a good point.
The joke's on you. It's all Stingray.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
man.
And I'm the point guard, Corey Burton. I host Locked On Vandy. And I don't know if I'm going to get back in the saddle with regular guys, but I'm trying to figure that out. So that's under construction as of right now. But Locked On Vandy is going to get all my attention for the time being because it's growing like crazy. So, but we all join forces here and have a lot of fun. And the off season is right around the corner, which means these rails are not going to be able to contain us at all.
Nope.
It's going to be, it's going to be fun. So you should join in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. However you found us, we greatly appreciate that. Until next time, go Dogs. Anchor down.
Gig 'em.
Hotty toddy.
Roll
Yes.
Tide.
High tide.
In stream.